Hey, you guys, welcome back to my channel. It is Ali, your favorite eccentric SLO-mad. Today I have a quick video because you guys have been asking and I have been rounding up information for you. Today's video is going to give you the top 4 remote jobs that you can do anywhere in the world. Okay, so if you guys, before we get started, if you guys are brand new to my channel, interested in travel, considering relocation, trying to figure out how to get started in your life, this channel is for you. Click the subscribe button if this sounds interesting, or if you know that this is something that you want to do down the road, or you have someone that you want to share this with. Click the subscribe button. It's free 99 to support me. Click the notification bell. Leave me a comment too, especially if you have already started this journey or you are getting ready to start this journey. There's a QR code up in the corner. Make sure you click that. That will take you to my link tree. Will give you access to all of my links, travel courses, as well as free guides and pay for you guides. Hope you guys find everything that you're looking for. And if you don't, please check in the links for one-on-one sessions with me. All right, so now we get all of the red tape stuff out of the way. Let's get to this list, the top four remote jobs that you can do abroad. I'm going to start with the number one, the one that I literally share with you guys as often as I can. And it's one that pretty much is one of the easiest ones, I think, to do remotely or in person, but it's one that you can do remotely. And that is a language tutor, which you can be an English teacher, or you could teach different languages, or you can teach anything, any subject that you have. One of the most common ones is teaching English. That's either with your TESOL, teaching English as a second language, your TEFL, teaching English as the foreign language, and multiple versions of those TESOLs and things like that. But you could be a teacher or a tutor for students who are either learning in a classroom setting and need some extra help, or parents who have really young kids who are learning English and would like to give them some support and a little extra tutoring on the side in between their classes. You can do sites like Cambly, Italia, Preply are a few, and you can earn anywhere as you get going, $10 to $15 an hour, maybe more if you are charging your own pricing on your own website. But to get started on some of those commonly known websites, you'll see anywhere. I think the starting, like the lowest I've seen is like $7 an hour, but you set your time, you set your hours. And like I said, it's not going to make you a millionaire, but it's something that could tide you over or give you a little extra cash when you're starting your journey. All right, so number 2, customer service and support type jobs. What? You're like, wait a minute, really? I can do customer service and support type jobs abroad? Yes. These kinds of positions you'll find in a number of remote type search engines. A lot of these are professional positions that require no degree. They do require that you have some typing skills, written communication skills, strong customer service skills, good problem solving skills. So if you can list any of those types of things in your resume when you are applying for these types of jobs, that would be really helpful. You'll find jobs like these on like Live Ops, Working Solutions, Next Regs, Indeed, just to name a few where you can find jobs like this. And they can range in pay from $10 to $30 per hour generally. So depending on the type of position, how many hours it is, and the level, obviously can increase the pay. But again, it could be something, if it's part-time or full-time, can really put you in a great position when you are living or planning to live abroad, especially if you're living in a place like Southeast Asia. If you're living in a place like Southeast Asia, which is fantastic for cost of living. Okay, guys, y'all have heard me talk about it before, so this is not the first time. All right, those are 2. Here's a third one: data entry. Okay, so I know some people are like, "Oh my God, I don't want to sit and type all day." But guys, this is like one of the easiest things. You don't have to be um, front facing with anyone. You don't have to be on the phone with anyone. If you are a person who wants a simple, boring, I don't mean boring for anyone who's applying for it, but something where it's you don't have to worry about be customer facing like the previous suggestion. You want something that'll tide you over, put a couple bucks in your pocket, and or sustain you. Again, if you're living in a place that has really low cost of living, like Southeast Asia, data entry is one of those options. You just need some organization skills. You need some detail management skills. It's not necessarily we're going to require super tech skills like, design or any program writing. You are going to want to know how to use some of the basic tools like Word and Excel and things like that. So brush up on those, you guys. You can always take some free courses. A number of different sites offer free courses. So I'm going to give you a couple of titles that you can look for that often are looking for data entry type work. That's record coordinator. Now, basic data entry, let me tell you this first. Basic data entry, you'll see in the range of 35,000 to about 65,000 annually for data entry jobs. I know boring jobs, but look at how much you can make if you're living in a country with a lower cost of living, right? Records coordinator is another one from 42 to 62,000, $67,000 a year. A medical scribe, which pay is from 35 to 50,000. One is a chart retrieval scribe, which can net 40 to $50,000, 40 to 51,000. No degree is required for this one. A couple of tools that I noted that are good to know is Trello and Airtable. So brush up on those if you're interested in that particular job type. And last but not least, number 4 for this video, or the top 4 remote type jobs that you can have: graphic designer, graphic web designer, UX or UI design as well. I'm going to throw that in there, which is user experience or user interface design or tester, something along those lines. But for graphic web design, there's a number of different platforms that you could list yourself and or work that you do to garner customers. You could brush up on building things in Pinterest. Canva is a big one, or just building simple websites. So getting into designing those types of things on platforms and tools that are really prevalent right now, honing their skills and becoming an expert is a great way to earn income. Squarespace and Wix are also good web design sites where you can build one pagers. If you learn how to build these really quick, you can do quick turnaround from really basic $125 for a basic website. For someone who doesn't have time, on up. We've seen website design in the thousands, depending on how robust the requirements are. So you guys, those are 4 remote type jobs that you can apply for. And like I said, you could be on any of the sites that are seeking, you know, resources and or um, people for employment. Like I said, Indeed, Hub, Fiverr, or Upwork are just a few that I would name. So guys, if this is helpful, jot some of these down and start doing a search. Look in Chat GPT for different types of jobs. If you're like, okay, those sound great, but I want to narrow it down, put in what your strengths are and then allow Chat GPT to help you find work in more specific areas if that's what you're looking for. But if you're wanting something you want to start building, even your portfolio before you quit your current job, or um, go to HR and see if they will allow you to work abroad. And let's say they say no, and you just got to start figuring something out. I strongly encourage you to start building this while you are in the States or wherever you are, while you are still working. Start building up your clientele and that expertise to work for yourself, number one. Number two, manage working for yourself. And then number three, getting to a point where your secondary income, doing something like this part time or full time, can supplement your current expenses, or at least 70 to 75% of your current expenses. If you can manage that with a part-time income, because typically if you go and you are living somewhere else, you may be making less. If you can sustain yourself with half of what you make today, you are in a great position to start your own personal journey. If you're not, do not fret. But at least number one, go through this process to figure out what it is that you can do, what types of work, and this is just for remote work. It takes an opportunity to determine what it is that would work well for you, what would give you the sustainability that you need from a financial standpoint, and get started checking off the boxes, you guys. Please, please, please check in my link tree, which is you can get to from the QR code. Just hold your phone up there and click on that and go through. I've got some checklists out there. You could start looking at the travel course that I have to start your travel planning or decision how you're going to start making these moves. All that stuff is available to you. And please click the subscribe button, the notification bell, and I will see you guys on the next run. You guys know the drill. Toodles and noodles. Peace and hair grease.